The perception of time is a puzzling aspect of neuroscience. Sometimes certain stimuli seem to last longer than they actually do last. An hour can feel like days, when a month can feel like it's passing by in an instant. But why does this disparity occur, and how do our brains actually perceive time? For many years, scientists believed in the concept of time perception according to a theoretical model which proposed the existence of a biological stopwatch in the brain. The stopwatch would slow and accelerate in line with feelings of arousal and attention. In more recent times, researchers have been searching for the precise regions of the brain responsible for internal timekeeping by utilizing new technologies such as fMRI. Using these new techniques to further understanding of brain's perception of time, scientists such as Warren H. Mack have discovered that a large network of neural regions is behind the brain's ability to process time. Additionally, neuroscience researchers in Europe have been using biological techniques such as optogenetics with mice to identify the specific parts of the brain that have an effect on our subjective timekeeping. Scientists have recognized that emotions play a large role in the way we process the passage of time. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi was the first to identify the way that enjoyable experiences can affect our focus on time. Csikszentmihalyi also created the term flow to describe the act of being so happily immersed in something that all distractions are shut out. One important feature of a flow experience is a distorted sense of time, usually of it going faster than usual. Much of the research that has followed has found that simply the sheer pursuit of rewards and goals, from material goods to real-life experiences, is a prime ingredient for temporal illusions. This research often takes advantage of the oddball effect, a phenomenon where new stimuli increases the perceived duration of its appearance. Some years ago, psychological scientists in the Netherlands demonstrated the influence of potential rewards, which were tied to the oddball effect. In a series of experiments, two researchers showed participants of the experiment a series of images, one of which was different from the rest. Participants would then be asked if the oddball image stayed on screen for a longer or shorter duration of time than the other images. When they had the opportunity to earn a reward for delivering the correct answer, they perceived the oddball images as prolonged compared with oddballs that wouldn't earn them any rewards or points. The opportunity to earn a reward may make time seem prolonged, but desire may have a different effect, according to the results of a 2012 study in which a series of experiments were conducted to examine approach motivation, the drive to achieve goals, have positive experiences, or to attain vital resources such as water and food. In one of their experiments, scientists trained their subjects to be able to tell the difference between pictures shown for a short duration or for a long duration. They would then view pictures of geometric shapes, flowers, or delicious desserts, which each had varying levels of approach motivation. Just as the researchers predicted, subjects perceived the more enticing pictures of desserts as having been shown for a shorter duration of time, regardless of the actual duration. Of all the emotions we know, fear is the most tested in studies of time judgment. David Edelman famously showed a connection between fear and temporal illusion many years ago when he strapped chronometric devices to a subject's wrists and sent them on a 15-story drop in an amusement park ride. When asked about the experience afterwards, most of the participants overestimated the fall duration. Researchers have been increasingly analyzing the brain's anatomy to better understand the underlying connections between emotion and the perception of time, including how neurotransmitters such as dopamine and norepinephrine are involved with the phenomenon. Other scientific studies are taking a longer approach, analyzing how we experience the passage of months and years, rather than minutes or seconds. Above all, there is still a lot we have to learn about how we humans perceive time and how various internal factors may affect this perception.